What is up, YouTube? This is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, coming at you with another war recap video brought to you by the guys and girls over at W.A.R. Raiders. And I wanted to go ahead and summarize all of the past wars that I have missed while on my YouTube video making hiatus. I apologize for that, guys. Things have just been absolutely crazy here at my studio. I just got totally inundated with work the past couple weeks, been pulling 12-hour days. But things are kind of getting back to normal here at RL Axiom Productions, which is the name of my studio. So I'm going to go ahead and start producing these videos on a regular basis. So let's go ahead and just kind of review our war log here, since the War Bears was actually the last war recap that I did for you guys. As you guys can see, it's been all green since then. Not trying to hide anything by not doing these other war recaps, just been too busy. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out our war against Monkey Cupcakes. This was a great war for us. They had some tough bases, and we ended up clearing all of the Town Hall 9s, all the Town Hall 8s, and 3-starring 2 of their Town Hall 10s. We'll go ahead and show you guys what they did, since they used most of their attacks. You know, I would encourage you guys, even if your clan is losing, even if you're just gonna lose, make all of your attacks, guys, because there's really only one way to realistically practice your war attacks, and that is in war. So, yeah, they 3-starred all of our Town Hall 8s. Looks like they 2-starred all of the 9s. Excuse me, they got a couple 3-stars. I believe that was their 10s dropping, yeah. But anyway, props to them for putting out a good effort. Let's go ahead and check out some attacks. Guys, okay, real quick, we've had some new members join over the past couple weeks that have just absolutely been killing it. So we're going to show you this attack on a Town Hall 10 by one of our new Town Hall 10s, who is almost maxed out. Professor Tom has a level 40 Queen and I believe a level 37 King. So very close to max Town Hall 10 in terms of offense. Let's go ahead and check out this fantastic 3-star attack on a decently leveled Town Hall 10. Coming in with his 2 golems with a shattered La Lune attack, wizards to back them up and create that funnel, dropping his nice beefy level 40 Queen, and just kind of waiting for that funnel to develop before he drops his jump spell here, and then the King is gonna follow shortly. There we go. Once that CC locks onto the golem, that's when you want to send in your King, guys. That obviously goes for Town Hall 9 as well as Town Hall 10. Goes ahead and drops the poison on those CC troops because this was a first attack. We did not know if there were air skeletons or ground skeletons, but in any case, ends up clearing out the CC troops. Looks like the Queen grabbed at least one of those air defenses. Yeah, the Queen grabbed 1 air defense. I'm not sure if he was meaning to get 2. I don't think he was, just because of the way that this base is laid out. It just doesn't really seem all that feasible. He's using haste spells on the outside ring of defenses in this base, like we've been seeing a lot of recently, just to drive those loons to the core. Professor Tom just has a really cool deployment method here, which I really liked. All those loons end up converging on the center pretty much at the same time. And as you guys can see, he is out of rage spells and out of lava hounds, but that last air defense, which had just a couple HP, ends up going down to a raged lava pup. And at this point, there's just 1 archer tower left and a cannon, but he's got so many loons up, still has a wizard left standing, and excuse me, he's got 2 wizards left. Those lava pups in the core are working on that town hall, and he's got that 1 lone hero archer working on the dark elixir storage there. So yeah, at this point it's just clean up. Absolutely beautiful attack by Professor Tom, one of our newest members. Please keep it up. You know, we need all the good Town Hall 10s that we can get, guys. It's a tough game at Town Hall 10. Definitely not easy. All right, let's go ahead and check out this attack on number 13 by our boy. I'm just gonna call him Zat. He told me how to pronounce his name at one point, and I forgot. So let's just say Zat. That's what we call him in chat anyway. And he is bringing a Shattered Goho on base number 13 here. And this is a kind of a modified, looks like a Dragonflower type base. And he's coming in here straight, no lore. with his 2 golems, wizards to back him up, dropping those witches nice and early to get those skeletons out in front, because as I've said many times before, guys, ideally you want those skeletons to be drawing the CC troops. If the first thing that those CC troops lock onto is those skeletons, then you know you've done it right, and look at that, sure enough, the first thing that those CC troops are targeting is those skeletons. And then the golems get out in front, but that's okay. That's what they're there for, guys. They are there to tank. He drops a rage, and the queen just barely gets in on it. Unfortunately, she kind of ends up going off to the side there, but that's okay. The dragon ends up going down. It looks like to a wizard and that witch, which, you know, the witch obviously isn't going to be doing much against a dragon, but she's going to be generating those skeletons to kind of help distract it. And Zat is kind of early with his hog deployment here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because he sent them in well before the queen was down, but, you know, when you've got all those troops from the kill squad converging on the queen, it's a pretty safe bet to go ahead and start sending in your hogs, because you know that the queen is most likely going to be distracted by the troops from the kill squad, which includes, you know, golems, golemites, skeletons, and, you know, your wizards and that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's not a good thing for your wizards to go down to the queen, but better your wizards than your hogs. So anyway, guys, because of the way that Zat deployed his hogs, just absolutely ends up crushing this base, and it is pretty much over at this point. Still has plenty of hogs left for cleanup, and plenty of troops. Look at this, he's still got a witch up, a bunch of wizards, so yeah, really nice clean attack by Zat here. Alright, now let's go ahead and check out a beautiful attack by Milky Lou, who has been crushing it recently. Milky had a 6-star war. He hit 17 and 18 here and just absolutely crushed both of them. And Milky used one of my all-time favorite attacks, one of the hybrid attacks, guys. He comes against this base with a Go Vala, which was the perfect choice for this base, because look at this, guys. You've got these nice cored air defenses, and you know what that means. You know that means it's time for a hybrid attack. Now, I think with this base, you could have either Go Low Wiped it or Go Valoed it. Milky chooses to go with Valks. You know, I've said in the past, I'm not sure how big of a difference it makes if you're not dealing with cored Teslas, because obviously, guys, if you've got 4 Teslas in the core that are close together, you don't want to bring a Go Low Wipe against that, because those P.E.K.K.A.s will just melt under all those Teslas. But anyway, so he, you know, one thing about this attack that I'm not sure I liked was how early he ends up sending in the Valks. Keep in mind that, you know, Valks cannot target air troops, so if there was a dragon in that CC, his Valks could have taken some fire from them before the queen and the wizards ended up getting on it. But I think all of his Valks ended up making it through that CC kill, so, you know, it was fine either way. He's coming in with his loons here. That last air defense goes down. As a matter of fact, all the air defenses go down before any of his loons get in range of them. Sometimes, you know, I see people sending in the loons a little bit too early, and they end up taking 1 or 2 shots from an air defense, but Milky obviously did not have that problem with this attack. So most of the outer defenses that he wanted to grab with his loons end up getting taken out. I believe the only thing that survives is that 1 archer tower, and that's really just due to some bad luck, I think. Right there, those air skeletons end up popping on his loons. He's got 3 loons left for 1 mortar and an archer tower, but because of those air skeletons as well as an air mine that's about to pop, he ends up losing both of those loons. Boom, they go down, but look at how many troops are left up because of the way that his loons ended up taking out those outer defenses. His troops that were there in the core, under rage, under heal, ended up being protected. So he's still got plenty of stuff left, not only for cleanup, but also for, you know, the job of taking out that last archer tower. That 1 golem is just sitting there getting, you know, shot at by the archer tower. Obviously, 1 archer tower isn't going to do anything against a golem. Ends up splitting into golemites right there, but it goes down to the wizard and that queen, and it is over. So really nice job by Milky Lou. Love those hybrid attacks. Alright, guys, that is it for this war. Stay tuned for, like I said, more regular war recap videos, at least for the next couple months, guys. I don't have, you know, I don't have any of these huge projects with the crazy deadlines. Definitely have some work coming up, but not anything crazy, so should keep the videos rolling out on a fairly regular basis. But as always, guys, hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. And this is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, reminding you that we are Raiders spells war.